she's just involved, like she's attracted to the two guys that are not ready for commitment. And hey y'all, it's Errin with 2R's, and today we are watching the Courtship episode 11, and it's titled A Secret Revealed. I just want to know who revealed the secret, because my prediction that is definitely about Mr. Chapman and his feeling lust for Nicole and hoping it could grow into love. Heifer, please leave. He should have left weeks ago. And I know the other guys are really upset about that. But anyway, secret revealed. Miss Remy's brother left last episode, so it's just her parents, her sister, and her best friend there. I'm ready to see what these secrets are, and I don't want to hold it up anymore. So here we go. So the beginning of this episode starts like all the other ones in the past 3 weeks, where the family is basically making conclusions about what happened in the previous week, talking about what their plans are for narrowing down the suitors in the coming weeks. And as we're getting close to the end, the family is like, I'm thinking I don't like this person, or we need to know more about this or these intentions, and I want to know if this person has changed their mind. But also we get a little glimpse of the guys in the parlor talking. So they have like this little parlor talk. But the problem is, I don't think whatever stays in the whatever happens in the parlor stays in the parlor. Like, that idea was over when Mr. Nazara told Nicole about Mr. Chapman, that I think 2 weeks ago. So the official challenge this week is to create your own farm to table meal. So each suitor has a job that they have to do with Miss Remy, and they have to create their own meal today. So good luck to them. Parents are not thrilled with Mr. Chapman at all. Chapman had a moment to speak with Mrs. Remy, with her mom, and she said, well, yeah, your life is kind of nomadic, and do you feel like settling down at some point? And he was like, there's no time frame. And we're just like, you're in a show that has a time frame, boo. Okay, I had to pause this. So Bocchichio is saying that he knows that what Nicole is asking for and what some of the guys in the house want are the same, but then the particular person that might not want the same thing gets to have an overnight with her. And he was like, so I'm just really confused, and I need some reassurances, and he was like, I really like you, and it's just. And so she was like, oh, my stomach just dropped. I've been in love. I'm in love with you, and I've been in love with you for a while. She's telling Bocchichio this, but she spent overnight with Mr. Chapman. And Bocchichio trying to tell her that, but also being true about his feelings. It's brave. It really is brave. Y'all, it's the last four. It's the last four. It's the last four. And she's just involved. She's attracted to the two guys that are not ready for commitment. And okay, Mama Remy is this somebody that I need to come in when I date or something. I need her and my parents to confer, because I think she was on. So she talked. They're having a family meeting pretty much about the different ones, and so Nicole is like, how was Lincoln with Mr. Chapman? And her mom is like, well, he's lived a nomadic life for 4 years, and he said this is the longest he's ever stayed in one place during this show. The Courtship is the longest he stayed in one place for 4 years. In 4 years, he's never been in a place that long. And she said, it makes me feel like he's running away from something. And in order for this to work, he would need to be running toward this relationship. And that don't sound like it's happening. Go ahead, Mama Remy. So the guys are talking, and Chapman does a lot of talking. I wonder about how Mr. Combs and Mr. Judge feel about this. But I feel like they're the most trustworthy people, because they're listening. They're good listeners with their friend, but they're all dating the same woman. And so, shit. I just looked up, and oh, he's horrible. Wow. Oh, I'm not even, hold on, I gotta calm down. I'll be back. My blood pressure just went because of Mr. Chapman. I'll be back. Mr. Chapman just said he had, quote unquote, post nut clarity. I could have gone through that screen. I want him to possibly not be able to talk for a few days. Like, so he's confiding this to Mr. Combs and Mr. Judge, and he's just like, I'm tired of waking up and trying to convince myself that I'm in love with somebody, and I just, you know, don't. If I was going to be in love, I would have known it by now. Bitch. Just, and so I suspected that Mr. Bocchichio would write the letter, but Mr. Combs is like, this is not. He said the moment you get that clarity, you should tell them. Other thing he said, and everybody's just like hitting Lincoln on the head, like the nail, hitting nail on the head with Lincoln. It's like, they're like, he obviously is running from something. He's obviously trying to hide something, or he's searching for something, and he may not even know what the hell that is. But it's not. Everybody's time is not his time to waste, is basically how that goes. So we are at the next morning. Chapman has confided in the guys, and Mr. Combs has sent this anonymous letter. I had no idea the anonymous letter would show up while she was with her family. And she gets the letter, and of course she has to take a moment. Understandably, her sister and her best friend kind of console her, and then her sister says, okay, I'm going to ask our parents to go somewhere else so we can solve this problem. The letter absolutely said Mr. Lincoln is not saying what he's not being truthful, and basically reveals the previous evening's parlor talk. And Nicole, when she asks him, is that true? He says, I would love to talk to you about it. And basically that talk didn't do anything but, cement the fact that he is not right for her. That was really hard to watch. Like, I know it's a TV show, and I know that's literally what this show is about, but I can honestly say I've never wanted to watch somebody's heart break like that. Whew, that was hard for me. The farewell dance. Mr. Chapman is gone, so it is 3 people. There's 3 suitors left. And I think Nicole, I hope she's about to make a decision that is good for everybody that's there, but mostly for herself after having been duped by Mr. Chapman. And I guess all of them are on the dance card because there's only 3 guys left. Her dress, once again, is not Regency. It's very beautiful. I like the accents on it. So girl, where are you working at? She's upset with Mr. Chapman as well. I don't know. I think she wants to go outside. We'll see. Okay, Mr. Combs said he wrote the letter. Okay, all right. Because I was like, if she sends Mr. Combs home, I'm done. But she didn't have to send anybody home because she sent Chapman home, I guess. So she gets to go on a date with them in the modern world. Thank goodness. If you're interested in watching me react to the finale, then definitely press the subscribe button and press the like button. Leave me a comment. What you think about the whole anonymous letter and Mr. Chapman and all of this, basically all the revelations. Have you ever had one of those situations where you thought the relationship was going well and the other person was like, it's just fun, it's fun? And if you have their name and address, I will drive over to them and I'll punch them in the throat personally for you. No, I won't. I won't, but I will feel like it. Okay. And it's like, cause I just, okay. That's how I feel about people who do that. Don't do that to people. Be honest. It's not that hard to just be honest about your feelings. But anyway, okay, I'm backing up. Thank you for watching this with me. Until next time, bye.